I've always enjoyed books, especially fiction, is an entire genre dedicated to creativity, where the only rules are those made by the writers themselves. Take this and my undying love for animals, it isn't that hard to see why I became in love with a fictional cat series. In the fourth grade, I stumbled across this series on YouTube through just videos. After accidentally reading the second book in the local library, my mom went to Second and Charles and bought the first copy of the book. Ever since then, I became absolutely addicted to it. I would watch countless videos on YouTube of really talented artists and creators just all about the entire series, and I ended up making a few doodles of my own. And for anyone wondering, yeah, I was that kid at recess who pretended to be a cat. Uh, I grew out of it. I grew out of it, I promise. I still own all the books that I've gotten over the years, um, and I still love them very, very much. They are extra special to me because in seventh grade, when I started experiencing seizures, they were something I relied on a lot because I needed something that would stay the same. Naturally, I was scared and confused and didn't know what was going on because seizures are unpredictable. And so this always stayed the same. It was just the same story. And so I relied on it. I hid within the story and related to a lot of the characters in the series and found a lot of comfort in it. And even now, even though it's probably a little bit silly, um, I still read them from time to time for a little bit of nostalgia, um, because I feel closer to my younger self, even the one before seizures. And fun little fact, when I first got into these, I was very into them and got in trouble in school because one time I had 13 of these books in my book sack. Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble. But keep in mind, this is not the only series I read. It was just the beginning of books that I found that I loved. Now I actually do read books about humans. Don't worry. Um, and different types of fiction. Fiction is still my absolute favorite. Um, just and that's it. That's all done for me.